A task team consisting of 3 South African ministers and 2 African ambassadors has been established to deal with violence against foreign nationals in the country. CGTN's Yolisa and Njamela has more.
A show of force. The South African government has deployed a number of cabinet ministers to deal with the sporadic attacks that occurred in the coastal city of Durban. The ministers met the heads of diplomatic missions representing various African heads in South Africa for the second time in a week. The meeting follows last week's xenophobic attacks in KwaZulu-Natal province. Those attacks left many foreign nationals displaced. 3 South Africans were also killed in the fallouts between communities and foreign nationals over a week ago.
Government's position is that we welcome people who come into this country. We would like them to come in legally where it is possible, and they're given all the assurance that they will be secure. We would like to make that assurance. We would like to make sure that those who do not come in here legally truly qualify as refugees because they are fleeing from a war situation.
The South African ministers believe that it's the illegal immigrants who are often problematic.
The biggest challenge we have is not people who come to South Africa legally. It's those who come illegally and are called undocumented. And they immediately, when you try and deport them, they call themselves asylum seekers. That's what is clogging our system, and there are pull and push factors for these things, and we have to work together.
We as Africans, through the African Union, would like this continent to be integrated. We as a SADC, we are consolidating the efforts to integrate our region so that people can move freely within our region without constraints. And it will only improve our capacity to integrate our economies and share our values. But we're not going to let those individuals whose intent is to cross the borders to commit crimes to continue to do so. So the effort here is to work together as Africans to face those problems head on.
The police ministry has already started a discourse with its counterparts on the continent to deal with this problem.
I think the overall of the meeting was to accept that we do have challenges that together we need to work to find the final solutions. We want to make sure that we work with our brothers from the continent, from SADC, to create a better way of living and a peaceful environment going beyond the South African borders.
The stakeholders will also deal with socio-economic issues that give rise to the attacks. There's no particular time frame that's been given to the task team members to deliberate on these matters. It's been agreed that they will deal with them and report back continuously until the attacks are stopped completely. Yolisa and Njamela for CGTN in Pretoria, South Africa.